Good morning, students. Before we start today's topic, answer some questions. In our everyday life, we see many collections of objects. Give some example of collection of object from everyday life.
Collection of cricket players, that is cricket team. Collection of books.
Very good. Such collection we also see in mathematics. Give some examples of collections of object in mathematics.
Collection of natural number. Collection of even number.
Very good. What is set?
Set is collection of object.
It is right to some extent. But what is the exact definition of set? Okay, so today we will study about sets. Before we define the set, let's have a look on an example and understand what is different between a collection of object and a set. If I say collection of pens, make a collection of pens, then what will you do? You can include any type of pen in your collection because I haven't defined any characteristics of pen in this collection. Like this, I have taken different type of pen in this collection. What if I define the characteristics of pen in this collection, like what is the company of pen, what kind of ink is used, and what type of pen is this. If I say collect pentonic pens of blue colored ink and it should be a gel pen, then what will you do? Yes, you now you can now you can judge that what kind of pens you should include in your collection. Like this, these are 4 pentonic blue colored ink gel pen. So all these pen have same characteristic. Now I have 2 collections here. This collection is not well defined, but this collection is a well defined collection. We call it just a collection of pens and we call it a set. So you got the difference between set and collection of object? Okay. Now let's define the set. A set is well-defined collection of objects, and objects in the set are called elements, and every element in the set possesses same characteristics. Take some more examples. Consider a collection of rivers of India. Now in this collection, what will be the elements of this collection? Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati and all the rivers that belongs to India. But you cannot include Mississippi River or Nile River in this collection. Why? Because they don't belong to India. Again, take one more example. Collection of natural odd numbers which are less than 10. What I said here? Collection of natural odd numbers which are less than 10. So here there are 3 characteristics of number. First is so what are the 3 characteristics in the example? The number should be natural number should be odd number, and number should be less than 10. What numbers have all these 3 properties?
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Good. So So 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are our required set. Now, how to represent a set? Set is represented by capital letter. Capital letter may be A, B, C, D and so on. And the elements of set are written by small letters. Like if A is a set, then if A is a set, then A, B, C, D are elements of the set. Now, if we know that small a belongs to set capital A, so we can write it A belong A belongs to set A. Okay. So this word belongs to is denoted by the letter or symbol epsilon. This symbol is called epsilon and it is written as A epsilon capital A and we read it as A belongs to set A. Now here F is not belong to set A. So how do we write it? Small f does not belong to A. Now the word does not belong to is denoted by F, epsilon, cut the epsilon and capital A. So we read it F does not belong to set A. Now in mathematics, there are some particular sets which are denoted by some particular alphabets. Where n is set of natural numbers, q is set of rational numbers, z is set of integers and r is set of real numbers. Now there are two methods to represent elements of the set. First method is roster form or tabular form. First is roster or tabular form, second is set builder form. Now, how to write elements of set in roster form? In roster form, the elements of sets are listed and separated by commas and they enclosed in braces. For example, if set A have elements 1, 2, 3, 4. So how do we write it? like this. First braces 1, 2, 3, 4 and then close the braces. Now how to write elements of set in set builder form. In set builder form we write like this. Consider a set of vowels of English alphabet. So how do we write it in set builder form? First we start the braces, then we denote the element. Since element of the set have same characteristics, so we denote the element of set by a variable x, y, z, etc. Then it is followed by colon. Colon means such that, x such that, then we will write the common characteristic of the set, elements of the set. So how do we write read it? X such that, x is vowel of English alphabet. Okay. Take another example for set builder form. Suppose A is a set, this is set A. Now how do we write it in set builder form? First you have to think what is the common property in the elements of this set. We can write this set like 2, 2 to the power 2, we can write elements of set like this: 2, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4 and 2 to the power 5. Now how do we write this in set builder form? A is equal to such that x is equal to 2 to the power n. Now what is n here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n is natural number here. N belongs to natural numbers and n is greater than equal to 1 and n is less than equal to 5. So these are the characteristics of elements of this set. So in set builder form it is written as like this. Okay, got it? So today we have studied about sets, the definition of set and representation of sets. Now answer some questions. What is set?
Set is well-defined collection of objects.
What are two forms of representation of set?
Roster form, set builder form.
Very good. Now take your classwork. This is your classwork and you have to do all this question right now. And this is your homework. Okay student, thank you. Have a nice day.